done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Powers forward. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The defense uses their 2nd timeout in the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Under fire. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
What a 3rd down stop by this defense. 3rd down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic.
Touchdown, Boise State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He leaves it with the back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Buys a little extra time. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and have to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. To throw, it's Madsen. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No huddle offense to the line. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Really nice run there. Now, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes that Alabama offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Smashes ahead.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've They've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The offense down to the 25 now, first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Got it behind the line. It's Riley. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the ground and try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Broncos will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that drive covered just 44 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Russell. On the move to his left. He'll pull it down and run. He's past the 30. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him.
Turning it on! Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Now improvising. Unleashes one. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They're going to ride this running back. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Handoff to the lone back. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Throws for the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown Tide. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll get into the end zone for the 2, and now the deficit is 5. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he muffs it. It's loose. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Moving out to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays.
Sends it downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marshall. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock.
There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Broncos. And they turn it into a defensive score.